Hi, Bill. Before we get started, I wanted to point out one thing. It has nothing to do with what we were talking about before, but it is an opportunity to point this out. This map legend in the lower corner here, notice how fuzzy it is. It's kind of weird. This is a behavior I've just noticed in the past couple of days. Nothing else around it is blurry. The text above and in the map field and in the border information business. So, but I'm just going to turn that off now. So, all right. So, getting back to the measure request, measuring an angle. Right now, the way in which I've been doing this is computationally, is kind of manually. So I'd measure a length. Let's say from there to there. Right click, stop measuring. We've got the information down here, the bearing, or we can save the measurement. And this is actually how I've been labeling these things. Double clicking on the attribute bearing, then copying it manually. Say OK, and then editing the name of the feature, Control V. And that's basically how I've been coming up with these values that you see all throughout here. And then to determine the angle, we just do the math between these things. So that's what's sort of prompting the idea or the request for measuring an angle. In AutoCAD, and this is kind of where the idea is drawing from, I've got this set for snapping at the endpoint, the center, the node, and the intersection. This is another idea that maybe Global Mapper could borrow in identifying snap certain aspects or features. So here I'm going to use a measure angle routine, Lisp routine written 30-some years ago. And notice down here at the bottom, it's requesting the vertex of the angle. So once the routine's invoked, the user's prompted for information. So the vertex, and then point on first leg, so we can snap to the end of there, and then point on first leg, and then that's returned by the user, and then second leg, and there's the value. And now the final prompt to finish this little routine. Here you can see I've done this before, and what do you know, it's the same value. That's good. But that's the idea. And how that might be facilitated in Global Mapper, I'm not sure. It may be as a separate routine, or once the user clicks on measure, there's a dialog prompting, well, what do you want to measure? Right now it's just sort of intuitive that you start clicking, and when you stop clicking with a right click, you're offered the opportunity to do other things. But how that might, I'm going to hit escape, how that might work for here, let's say from here to the intersection, and you're never really clear if I'm on the intersection or near it. Sometimes it's snapping's not really, here's a good case. Well, maybe if we zoom in, it seems to be snapping at the intersection. But anyway, it's only until we hit right click that we're presented with things to do. And if we've provided enough, we'll say save the information. Would you like to stop and save that? Yeah. So here we're given these choices here. Maybe this dialog could be expanded to include some other responses that the user might give with a checkbox or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's just an idea. I'm happy to help in any way. Talk to you later. Bye.